This is Peter Lau. Today is Wednesday, June 19th. I'm at 415 Balboa Ct, San Dimas, California. I'll be answering through the front side cleanup. That is the front door over there. This is the front lawn. This is the tree. And then the cleanout is located just on the right hand side where the hose reel is. It's in the middle of the ground. There's a green cap on top of this and a cleanout cap on top of the access. And then there's a little bit of filler that was underneath the cap. I'll put that back on afterwards. In a brief moment, we will be transitioning to the end of the sewer line, as that provides the clearest video. We're about 54 feet into the main sewer line, where it ties in with the city sewer, at a depth of 6 feet. I'll be making my way back towards the access point. Currently what you're seeing on the screen in the background, that's the city sewer pipe that runs about 6 inches in diameter. There's also currently water that's flowing slowly within there. So how the sewer system works is each home has their own individual sewer line that runs out and eventually reaches this pipe, which is why there's water running, even though there's no water running from this particular house. So the piping material that we're currently in is clay piping. That's very standard. Most cities will use clay for their sewer line material. Things that I'm looking out for offsets, root intrusions, and cracks within the line. Those are probably the 3 most common things to see within clay. If we run into anything else, I'll also point that out. The distance indicator is noted on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. As stated in the beginning of the video, I'm working my way back from that city sewer connection. So as I pull back the line, that number will be decreasing. With about 40 feet remaining, still working our way back from clay piping. And I'm just pulling back the line very slowly so we're able to see the entirety of the condition of the interior side of the clay pipe. And on the right hand side we are seeing traces of roots that's growing along the sides of the pipe. And over here we're seeing a greater concentration of roots. So as long as root intrusion is growing in at a joint, typically it will not cause any lasting damage, and currently it's not causing a complete blockage of water. I ran water through a hose in the front yard. However, I will recommend that this portion of the line gets hydrojetted. So what a hydrojet is basically, it's a pressure washing of the inside of the line. It'll clear up any debris and root intrusion that's formed inside. So typically what allows for roots to grow into the line are called offsets, and we passed by 2 or 3 of them so far. What an offset is basically where 2 sections of pipe join together, and then the joint becomes off-centered over time, which then allows for moisture to seep out of the pipe, and then the roots want to grow into wherever there's nutrients, so they grow into where the water is, and typically, again, that's at the joints of a pipe. And here's a really good example of what an offset looks like. This one's very mild. However, on the right hand side you can see that joint is protruding out inwards a little bit. Over time it could become worse. However, at the present time of inspection it's not causing any blockages. There's also trace amounts of grease within the line. Those are the white specks on the bottom side of the pipe. Once again, not causing any blockages. It's very minor. However, over time, grease can build up and it can cause a blockage. With about 8 feet remaining, and now we have transitioned materials to ABS. ABS being a black plastic pipe, it's typically seen in newer homes and is the preferred material for once you get closer to the house. Working my way out the access point, and this concludes the inspection of the main sewer line. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to call, text, or email me. Thank you.